Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening, wherever you might be in the world. Thank you so much for dropping by and joining me for a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious potential final episode of Stranded, Totally Stranded, and Seriously Deep. Wonderful to see you. Mr. Neville, Mr. Brian, Mr. Jeremy, and Mr. Chris are here. And Miss Julia is also here. Very, very good to see you all. And anyone else who's out there watching, thank you for dropping by. So good to see you. And yes, Merry Christmas, by the way, because it is only 287 days until that happens. I like it. And also, Brian, I was thinking, I'm not going to buy 3090. I'm just going to hang in there until the 4090 is released. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm one of those guys who's always waiting for the next thing without ever actually buying it. It's crazy, isn't it? I've just realized, like literally 50 seconds, with 50 seconds on the clock, that I needed to put my USB receiver from the office into here so that I can actually connect my controller. I haven't done that, so let me go and see if I can do that now. I think I hold down share and the PS button for this thing to start flashing madly, like so. This is good. Then I go into my Bluetooth thing, and then I have to go and add that, because whenever I switch that device, it just goes and, you know, does something untoward. And I do that, and I go yes. And then it goes wireless controller, yes. Then somehow, I think it eventually perhaps connects. Does it? Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I don't have to restart the computer after all. That's good, isn't it? If you have Christmas in July, then it is even closer. That is true, but who has Christmas in July, Neville? Tell me. I thought Christmas, no matter which hemisphere on the planet you are, is always going to be in December, no matter what the weather is like then. And that's what I thought. I mean, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. There we go. So I think we're all connected. Let's go open Photoshop and open my exciting map, because that gives us a little indication of where we're actually going to go today. And then, of course, get Stranded Deep ready. And yes, so my plan today is, my friends, is to go and see if we can, in fact, where is that? That is here. Library, there we go. My plan today is potentially wrapping up the game. So I'd like to see if we can go kill the GReast Lusca, which is the last boss in the game. And after killing him, we need to fix the plane, get off the island. So that's kind of the plan. I don't know if and how successful we're going to be with that, because it of course relies on something that I'm quite partial to in this game. That is collecting fibrous Watsits. So that's important. We have to do this all the time. With fibrous Watsits, we can make more. Just looking for the map here. I can't find it. Is it here? Is it here? I think so. Stranded Deep map. Yes, that's the one. And are we here? Yes, there we go. That's the map. That is the map. We are currently, I believe, somewhere here. I think on island number 13. We're going to have a look. This is where the fuel is happening. We might also be on a different island. I don't know. We've killed these two guys here, the Great Abaya and the Great Meg. We need to venture forth and go kill this guy with hopefully resources we find around this area here. Wait for fuel to complete on island number 2. Then go over here, repair the thing, and then, you know, that's basically it. Shall we go and do this? I mean, how long is it going to take? Seriously. Can't take that long. Let's go start the game. That'll, you know, get things going. How's everyone doing today, everybody? Wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you. And also put your thinking caps on as to, if we do finish the game today, what we're going to do for tomorrow. All those interesting questions. Brian, I like the idea. Let's just feed him coconuts. That'll give him the coconut shits. That's going to be awesome. Yes, and then we're going to put this behind us. I'm looking forward to the end game. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Oh, I can hear it. I can't see it yet. There it is. Yes, the end game scenario. Very interesting thing. Would love to hear your input on that. So when it's about to come up, I will let you know. We can all have a discussion about that, like what they do on film festivals, like a post-screening discussions. Sadly, the director isn't going to be here for that, but it's still going to be okay, I tell you. Oh yes, that music! Are we in the right save slot? I think so. Save slot 2, yes, perfect. Let's go do this thing. Continue 1P game. With monster poop. Well, isn't the ocean polluted with monster poop anyway, Jeremy? That's one of those things. That's you know, when we go to the beach here and when we go swimming every once in a while, which we haven't done for a long time, I must say. Ever since I had cancer, I think we've only been once swimming. Before that, we nearly did this every day, nearly every day. And one of the things that really destroys the experience, well, two of the things that destroy the experience, you picture warm sandy beaches with blue water and sunny sky. There's actually three things that cloud the experience. One is physical clouds, you know, when it's raining sheets. That's not so good. Oh, we're on this island, are we? Right, island number 8. Okay, that's where we are. So yes, 1 is inclement weather, as they say. 2 is when miles of beach are covered with seaweed. That's not so good. That's not so good. And then the other thing is when you're swimming in the ocean and it is sunny and it is not raining and it's all funky, and then like dead fish kind of swims by. That's also not so good. But that happens very, very rarely, I must say. Just thought I'd tell you that. So yes, this is smoked small fish meat. Do we need to eat that? We could eat that. Clears out the inventory. So we're on island number 8, which means that's kind of the old boss island. So that means we're kind of down here. And I remember we were here because this was probably where we saved it last time. So this is where we are. Let's go further north then and swing by island number 2. See how ready the fuel is. Let's do that. So kind of north-ish. Kind of north until we see this island. We're just going to go land on this island. Let's do that. That is going to be great. Also, do I have... I can't remember. Did we die last time? Anything is possible. Just checking if I have my... Yeah, so the trophy, we've got these 2 trophies already. So this is like the 3rd one on the bottom. That's what we're going to work on now. I will go and make some lashing. Tons of lashing. There we go. And I'm doing that so that I can go and... No, don't do that. Did I make a bow? Oh, no, I made a bow. I didn't mean to make a bow. That's uncool. I didn't want to make a bow. Let's ditch the bow. Don't want the bow. I wanted to make these things, these spear gun arrows, because we need to have quite a few of those. And that requires more... No, don't drop that. That requires more... bow. Crude bow, we don't really need that, do we? Got spear gun. That's much cooler. Jerry can with literally no fuel in it. That'll help. Grab that container. 2 label makers. Yeah, I don't think we need those. Where's our raft? Rock, compass. We have all these things, don't we? Yeah, we do. And this, I think we can take with us. Already good. That is that has engine parts, so that's also good. Did we have? Was there any water bottles in this? Not in here. But since there is some water in here, I'm thinking of maybe filling this up. Oh look, there's exciting things we can pick up here. That's good. Let's do that while we're here. Miss Martina, how you doing? Very good to see you. Very good to see you. We had a nice long chat yesterday. I really appreciate that. Very nice. Jeremy speaks with his mom once a week. I'm getting jealous that we only do this every 2 months. Very nice to see you. Well, dark it is, isn't it? Like the darkest dungeon. Put that on this slot here. See if I can... Oh, hello, Piggy. How you doing? You see my boat? Slow-mo pig. Slow-mo pig. Ah, there it is. Very nice. I'm thinking that if we just casually pick up some of these fibrous watsits, then we can make, hopefully, eventually, enough of these spear gun arrows. You know, we'll do this. We'll do this rather casually. That's my plan. That's my plan. So we said we need to go north. Let's go lift that anchor, raise the sail in a minute, because right now we need to kind of get out of here, I suppose. Come on, don't flip the raft. Don't flip the raft. Come on. Yes, very good. That's that container ship. We said we need to go north. So, oh yeah, we're kind of... So it's about that direction. Sail. Hiya. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I tried to make last time, and I don't think I was successful at it. Make a second sail for the raft. That'll make us traverse this whole thing a little bit faster. I'm looking forward to that. Let's do that. So for now, towards that container ship, kind of north-ish. And then we'll see if that fuel is ready on island number 2. And if it is, great. Well, actually, if the potatoes are ready, and then we're going to turn that into fuel. And while that is happening, new potatoes will grow, then we can go up north, and then it's all going to be great. I can see it now. Second sail. What do we need for that again? Yeah, north is good. Even kind of further north. It's not north enough. Steve Jobs was overheard with that remark on a outside Whole Foods, I believe, once, when there was some kind of advertising campaign that was supposed to print something in blue in a magazine, and it was as blue as they could possibly print it. And he was talking to this guy who was overheard by a Whole Foods employee who was bringing out trash or something, and Steve Jobs was yelling into his mobile phone about that the advert hadn't printed blue enough or something. He wanted it bluer than was possible with printing techniques at the time. You think, yeah, dude, what can we do really? Ah, that's nice. Lashing. All right. Let's take one of these, 3 of those, make ourselves another one. Craftsmanship upgraded. The spear gun arrow has now been stored. Oh yes, I know that. I will put that into the spear gun box. So that means we currently have 21 arrows. I think I need at least 40 to take on the Great Lusca. That here, this here, that is probably that other island that needs to be on my left, I think. How often do you go fishing then, Neville? Tell us about your fishing trips. And are you talking fishing in real life, or are you talking fishing in the likes of Stardew Valley? Yeah, so put your thinking caps on, ladies and gentlemen. If this was the last day of Stranded Deep today, which may happen, may not be, but if that is the case, put your thinking caps on and have a think what we want to play starting tomorrow. Yes, indeed, Julius just put !games. That'll give you a list of all the games I own that we can potentially play. Some of them I've played, some of them I haven't. Most of them, actually, I haven't. Because many of them I thought, hey, it's a sale, let's buy it. Never plays it. Or picks it up as a freebie on the Epic Store. Yeah, so there's this island, and I think we just need to keep going further north. While we're sailing the big seas, let me have a look what we need for a second sail so that we can make this happen a bit faster here. Let's have a look. Sail, I think that's going to be under vehicles. There it is. A hammer is required. Okay, well, we need lashing, 2 sticks, and some cloth. So that's not bad. Do I have cloth anywhere? So this is lashing. That's good. I also, I guess, need a hammer here. 2 rules. Let's grab 1 hammer here. Corrugated things. Ah, yeah, that's just. Wonder if we can do some some fishing while we're sailing. That might be nice. I'll see if I have some cloth here. Got rations, that's nice, and duct tape, and some more duct tape, and you know, these things also very good. But no cloth. No, it looks like I don't have any cloth. But I think we could make a loom. I think that is a possibility. Let's see how we can make a loom. So a loom is this thing that lets you make your own cloth. I don't think we have one yet. Brick scrap, no, that's not what we need for that. So just in case we don't find any cloth. Fire spit hobo stove loom, there we go. It requires, oh my goodness, 4 lashings, that's 16 fibrous watsits, and 6 sticks. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make a loom. I don't see us making a loom. That here, that could be island number 4, if I look at it correctly. If we're kind of here, or it could be island number 5. No, it's probably island number 4. 4 or 5 is this thing that we're seeing here. Okay, if that is the case, we just need to keep going north. So cloth. Oh my god, with the Pantone colors for the cables. And we're talking the inside of something that's so microscopically small that barely anyone's going to see it. But yes, that's the kind of thing, isn't it? That is, I think, again, Steve Jobs, great example of that when he ran his next computer company that he started up when he left Apple for the first time. He was concerned with what the board and the whole what do you call it, the little contacts that are drawn on the board, on the PCB, what that looks like. So the computer had to be pretty on the inside, the one that literally no one is ever going to see. But for him it was vitally important. It was important that the factory looked presentable rather than functional. It wasn't functional, was also secondary important, but it had to look spectacular. Very, very interesting. Oh, I see. So you're kind of on your own when you go fishing. I get you, Neville. And that over here, that could be island number 1. Or that could be island number 1. I'm not entirely sure. This could even be island number 2. Or I'm completely wrong about all these things. That is also very possible. If this is island number 1, we should see that structure on the left there, on this little bulge out of the island. So it could well be that. So let's see. Brian, that's interesting. That is very cool. I wonder what my ancestors were. I know my family history going as far back as my mother's dad. They were farmers. I don't really know. Ooh, humpback whale! How exciting! I don't really know what my father's family were doing, but judging by the name Versluis, that in Dutch you pronounce that Versluis, and Sluis, the second syllable of my last name, indicates that they had something to do with locks, like inland locks. So it could well be that they also were maybe not fishermen, but certainly, you know, related to some kind of boat trade. That's just judging by the last name. And I'm completely making that up, so I have no evidence of that whatsoever. Alrighty, island number 1. Let's do a quick stop over here, see if there's any water we can drink, and of course, see if there's any cloth, because that second sail, I can see it being extremely important. This is the Boss Museum for those of you who haven't seen it. The Boss Museum, Jay's Crab Shack, $5 coconut admission. And we are open Tuesday to Sunday, so that's nice. We're having a rest day on Monday. And the Boss Museum means this is one of the guys we've killed a few weeks ago. This guy, I think we've killed literally last week. Very cool. The late, great Abaya. And we have a special place here for the next guy we're going to kill. Or maybe we're just going to put him down here. I don't really know yet. But yes, that's the plan. In the Boss Museum. Now, do we have any... Is there any food in the thing here? No, there isn't. Dang. Well, any kind of a crude fishing spear. That's nice. Maybe we can maybe grab one of those. Any cloth around here? No. Tanning rack. That doesn't really do it for us, does it? I'll just have a quick run around, pick some of these things up. Oh yes. Before we head over to island number 2, where hopefully we're going to find that our potatoes have grown and all that. Oh, logs, that's a good idea. Let's pick... Ah, can't pick that up. Let's pick those up in a moment and then turn them into planks, because I think 3 planks, that's just going to make another neat container shelf for our wonderful raft. 2 of these. 2 of those. Ah, it's already worth it going here. Notice how there's still literally 80% of the islands unexplored. And we're never going to look at them either. Because I've played this game before and it's literally... It's very repetitive. I gotta be brutally honest here. There are custom islands that you can download from the Steam Workshop. So people make their own islands. And they're often a lot more interesting than the ones that the developers put in here. And you can explore those and literally replace the random islands that are in this game with your own. It's kind of cool. That's nice. Put some of these things here. Oh, just one maybe. Hiya! So why are we carrying so much stuff? There's... Oh yeah, there's these things here. That's also good. Well, let's put all the water things on the raft and then make ourselves another new little container shelf, because we have literally 3 logs cluttering up the joint. We have a plank machine on the island. Why don't we invest that? Why don't we put the 2 things together? Water, there we go, that's perfect. And then these things here, we can probably put them in here. For now, that should do the trick. And yeah, that will... Should we keep all these things? No, let's put that in here, and maybe that in here as well. The hammer, we really don't need the hammer. Oh, look at that! They still exist, huh? Rigetti Pantone color cable insulation things. I like it. But you know, it's one of those things, color is just, I don't know why, but to me color is extremely important. And one of the things I found interesting to see is that one of the differences between Clo and Marvelous Designer is that Clo has support for Pantone colors in the color picker. And it's, I don't know what the difference is between that and the regular colors, but I can't save out the Pantone colors. For some bizarre reason I can't do it. They're kind of, you know, protected or whatnot. And I could note down the hex code and then just make myself my own color presets, but I gotta tell you, one of the things that I thought was seriously cool in Clo was the addition of the Pantone colors and the fact that I could pick them over the regular ones. And it wasn't just the pretty names that they had, it was all the, I don't know, just the choice of color. So the Pantone have some really nice nice types of nice types of colors or color palettes that go really well together. I don't know if it makes that much sense in cables though, But for clothing and for creative things, that certainly does, you know, does make a lot of sense. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't really know why. In Marvelous Designer they have, it looks exactly the same, but there are some, like in Chloe you have these additional color palettes, and yeah, those are great. One of the things I was going to do with the trial version is to just create myself 4 color palettes, like myself, literally. And boom, perfect, another container shelf. And this last one can go into planks and that. There. Now we can hike it out of here. Yeah, so I was going to literally note down the hex color or take a screenshot and then pick that with the color picker, make myself my own kind of Pantone color palettes without them being called Pantone. But it was so tedious, I was thinking I have other things to do with my time, so I will not do that. All aboard, everyone! Off to island number 2. Maybe we're going to find some cloth there for that second sail. That here is island number 2, next to the moon. So pretty. One of Julia's colleagues, actually my ex-supervisor, has also played this game on PlayStation 4 and shared some of his screenshots. Very nice. What happened to the moon? It just went crazy. And yeah, very nice. Jeremy. Very, very nice screenshots there. And together we've convinced another colleague of theirs to also maybe even invest into a PlayStation and buy this game. She really liked the look of it. We didn't tell her about the bugs. We thought, you know, let's not be too honest here. But I'm glad to see that, this is one of the things I've discovered in his screenshots, that the PlayStation 4 version of this game does have these container shelves, so that's really good to know. I believe Nick said that the Xbox version for the longest time didn't have that, so either they've implemented them or it's a PlayStation only feature. But yeah, it's good to know. So the container shelves are in fact inherent in the PlayStation version. I am going the right way, right? I'm just me and directions. Kind of northwest-ish. I think that was the correct direction. He says. I think our plant plots are kind of around the corner here. We should see a shack popping into vision anytime now. Rated R! Har! My goodness, thank you so much for the wonderful super chat donation, buddy. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wow, there's another one. Like, that's 2 super chat donations. Wow. That is cool. I think that's the shack. Well, double thank you then. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, there's more. There's more? There's a third one? Are you sure? I have a feeling Rated R isn't even here, and this is just something that Streamlabs alerts do. Yeah, I get it, I get it. That's I doubt that's real. If it is, awesome! I just can't quite believe it. Plant plots. Really? I'm crashing into rocks looking at all these notifications. As we're all wondering which of these are real. Oh my, really? Is it every super chat donation that's ever been made? Yeah, I think that's what it is, isn't it? That's probably what it is. Hey, but it's good to relive the good times. I love it. Let's just relive every super chat donation that's ever been made. I like that. Thank you, Streamlabs. If I ever was considering supporting you as a premium service provider, maybe this should be taken under control. I wonder, because they do have a thing. You pay them $10, and I think then they allow you to multi-stream and design YouTube thumbnails and all that. It's kind of a premium feature. They're owned by Logitech, by the way. Very interesting. Gyrocopter, how you doing? Very exciting stuff. Do we have potatoes? Potatoes are not quite ready. Not quite. But that's cool. We can come back. We can totally come back. There's more water here, that's also nice. Water is totally ready. And our fibrous Watsits, I think I've left them on the boat, haven't I? Yeah, let me go and hunt around this island, and then we're going to put some of those on again. Oh, that's full. That's also full. This is not full. There we go. Perfect opportunity to save on Ginger Island, as we like to call it. So the good thing is, if Rated R now shows up, we can tell him, hey, we've seen you earlier. And we do have cloth here, so that is great to know. That is seriously good. So let's go hunt for fibrous Watsits. This one's kind of stuck in a rock. Let's take him out. That is really good. So we have cloth here. That means we can make that second sail and then go seriously fast over to the north to Lusca's lair. I'm confident. Are you guys confident that we're going to do this today? Yeah, right. I'm up for a marathon session, like 11 hours straight. Let me revise that at about 12 o'clock. Piggy, how you doing? 32 days survived. That's a potato here as well. It's good to know they do regrow, but I think we're just a little bit early. Oh yeah, these things, none of them have really come back yet, so I get it, I get it. There's some sticks here. Also one more log, that's good. More sticks, alright. Very good. Ooh, coconut. Also nice. Yeah, I suppose I could eat as well. I think I can eat and drink a whole coconut. That's how it works, isn't it? Can I eat that? Is that cool? Can I eat the other half? And... I hear that stomach grumbling, but no coconut shits. That's good. Mr. Felsenstern! How are you, sir? Oh, I have an interesting surprise for you, Felsenstern. There was... Brian has surprised me last time with the fact that he ordered a packet of Dr. Oetker Götterspeise from Amazon. Waldmeistergeschmack. Unbelievable. I didn't know we get that here in America, but I thought, you know, I felt reminded of Germany, and yeah, that was just cute. So I've also ordered one. And the potato's just ready. Look at that. Is that cool or what? We literally just went around the island and now we have ready potato. Is that cool? That is seriously cool. That wasn't there before. All right. So yes, Brian's made himself some potatoes. Some potatoes, my goodness. Götterspeise. Woodruff flavor. Brian, how is it? Because I've ordered my packet as well. It hasn't quite arrived yet. It's supposed to arrive, I don't know, now, maybe by the weekend. I don't really know. But yeah, it's gonna be great. What are we gonna use for the fire? Because maybe we will just use sticks here. Both are fairly precious resources. Kindling, yes. So this is probably gonna make enough fuel now, so that we can fill up our, you know, our thing. It's gonna be good. We don't need to water these, not necessarily. This we're still waiting on. Let's build that sail, I say. Or in fact, let's fill up the water bottles that we have. Make one of these and consequently one of those. A coconut, but Götterspeise has to do it. I totally agree. I totally agree. Julia and I have discovered coconut milk last year. That's kind of nice. And of course it's not real coconut milk. It's ground up coconut with water somehow. I don't really know how they make it. But that's really nice. That is really nice. One more spear gun arrow. That's cool. Planks and that. I think maybe I'll go and put... I was going to put the log in there. Put the sticks in here. Maybe is there room underneath? There's room in here. I know that. That's cool. Let's put the log in here then. And the hammer we need. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to having Götterspeise again. We do make jello every once in a while, but usually that's not Woodruff flavor, you know. Don't we have one more that's kind of empty? We do, don't we? Yeah, there we go. The empty ones and the full ones, they're all stacked together, which is bizarre. But hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles in this game. Potato jello. Speak to the jello people. That'd be good. Raw potato jello. Oh, look at that. He's come back to life. Look at that. That's just cute, isn't it? Oh, I love it. You walk away for 2 seconds and then all your plants hatch. That's really cool. Which means that probably also in the forest where we've just been, where these things had not regrown just yet. Let's go back again in a moment. Very cool. Just making sure I get all my water here. Not only for travels, but also for, you know, all kinds of other things. Always good to have the water production run overtime here. And 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And you guys are still full, except for you. You can do that. Perfect. Alrighty, so cloth was somewhere in here. Yes, cloth. And what else did we need? That was under vehicles. There we go. Second sail. That's what we're trying to make. Raft sail. 2 of these and 1 lashing. Yeah, that's not a problem, he says, because I think... Didn't I... Oh yes, let's go and hunt for more fibrous Watsits. Maybe this one and that one. That'll make 2. Together with the other ones that we have. So 1 of those and then 2 sticks. Hey, no problem. Have you guys regrown here somewhere? There's also that potato. He hasn't quite regrown yet. We'll come back for you, buddy. Don't you worry. We need 2 sticks. Well, maybe that pine sapling will do the trick. That gives us 1. I think we have another one. In fact, plenty of them on the boat. It's not weird enough for them. They make this blue one. I don't know what the flavor is, but it's literally Dayglow Blue. Dayglow Blue Jello. Some kind of berry flavor. Whenever I look at it on the supermarket shelf, I'm thinking, I'm not sure about this. There's also the one that looks extremely purple. Way too purple. There, that's that. 1 more of that. That should be that. Come on, 2 of these, 2 of that. Perfect. So then I'm thinking that sail, I don't know if we can put it on here. That would be ideal. It makes it nice and... Yeah, that'd be nice. If I could put that here. I don't know if I can put 2 things on the same base plate because there's already an anchor on here. Let's go and see if we can do that. Build myself a second sail. There we go. And that is... That doesn't... Does it? Does it go on here? Yes! 2 sail boat Jones. That looks a little bit rickety. I'm okay with that. Spinach Kit Kat, Neville. That's crazy. I think we have the mint ones, the peanut butter ones, the dark ones, the white ones, the regular ones, the large ones, the small ones, the mini ones, the supersized ones. And we have no spinach ones. I mean, green are the mint ones. That's not what you mean, right? Spinach Kit Kat is terrible. I mean, maybe it's awesome. I can't tell. Well, I think let's turn this into lashing. Let's grab ourselves another stick, turn that into a spear gun arrow, put the spear gun arrow away. Rinse and repeat. 23 spear gun arrows. Okay, I think about 40 plus to go. We could take the gyrocopter to see if the others are ready. What else is in these boxes? I think it's just machine parts, isn't it? Yeah. I think I might take the cloth on the boat with me just in case I need to make something else. I doubt we're going to need the machine parts. But I think the cloth, because they're also good for bandages. And that is something we also need to seriously invest into. Bandages. Oh, hello. 4 of you hidden there. Fibrous What's-It Collector 2021. Buy now for $99 special edition. What do you get with the super expensive edition, sir? We get you started with 4 Fibrous What's-Its. Oh, great. And look at that, they've regrown. We were just talking about it. Now they've regrown, that is perfect. I think there's 3 natural Fibrous What's-It things on this island. That's good. Some of them can't be picked up, that's not so good. Dude, I'm hovering right over it, there we go. Fibrous What's-It Simulator. Do we also remember where that potato plant was? They're all in fairly close proximity to one another. There's the other one. Because logic dictates that maybe that potato is also regrown. Means we can turn it into more fuel. That'd be good. That's a coconut. That's another one of these. This could be the potato plant. But no potato has regrown. That's okay. That's okay. Got another yucca tree here. With more What's-Its on here. Always nice. Okay, perfect. Time to leave, ladies and gentlemen. Or do we need to grill a crab here? We could do that. Maybe grill a crab while we're at it. Sorry, crab. Gotta eat, you know. Ouch. I forgot my knife. Dang. I'll be back with my knife. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, you guys keep producing water. That's important. Can never have enough water sitting ready here. Very good. The rest of you getting turned into these things. Oh yeah, and then there's bandages. So I suppose we could make a bandage or 2 while we're here. That's the cloth gone now, and we only have 1 lashing left. That's crazy. It's necessary though. Necessary. We have more Fibrous What's-Its on the boat, so I can make more while we're sailing. That makes it really efficient. Was it in here? I think we can put that in there, and then there's some of these that can go in here, and I think that is where we put those things. Maybe take these things out, put them in here. There we go. That's cool. So knife. Knife. Oh, and also I don't think we need that hammer anymore. Perfect. Sweet potato jello recipes. Ugh. Potato salad jello molds? That's not good. That can't be good. Brian, that can't be good. Oh, there we go. That's done it now. Perfect. That's all the fuel that we need. So we can literally just pick this jerry can up, fill that up, switch that fire off, put another one on in a minute. That's good. That's good. While we still got an ounce of daylight left here. Jason! Chilling at the ocean. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't even see you there. Very cool. Good to see you, my friend. Is it 1 and 2? There we go. Hiya! Welcome to the stream. I stream this game every Saturday and Sunday. Well, I stream something every Saturday and Sunday. For the last few weeks it was this game. I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen tomorrow. We might be done with this today. We can't tell yet. First of all, we're gonna go and eat something. There! That's all very rustic, isn't it? Let's go save it here. Before we try out that new sail of ours. Second sail. I'll go and bring that full fuel can on my raft, and then I'll take some of the empty fuel cans over there because I don't think I need those anymore. Ha-ya! Yeah, these are all empty, really. There, I don't think I have any use for empty fuel cans on the boat. I'll go put them next to the fuel maker. There. Ah, that's nice. You have to pursue your dreams before they can support you, says Mr. House. Awesome. Good point, Mr. House. Haven't seen you in a while. And yes, indeed, we did buy Pocky. That's a very good point, Julia. Brian, you know Pocky, right? Some of them are made in Japan. I thought you may be impartial to Pocky. Pocky are, for those of you who don't know that, in other parts of the world, Pocky are little kind of biscuit sticks that look a bit like salt sticks, and they're dipped into chocolate. That's very nice. We found one variety with almond splinters on the outside. Very nice. Very, very nice. Do we need to drink while we're at it? Yeah, look at that. We need to drink. Drink like loads. Oh, it's perfect to have that many water stills on the island. I always like that. I don't think I'm going to go and water these things. I mean, I could, but I'm sure we're going to be back before these things are going to dry out. Do I happen to have something in here? Jerry cans. No. I suppose, I mean, you know, while I'm thinking about it, I suppose I could be all efficient while I'm waiting for the meat to cook. Let me do that. That's okay. I'll do that. I'll go grab a couple of those empty... bits and pieces, if I can find any. No, they're all full. Look at that. Oh, I knew there was one empty one. That can go away. That's empty. And these are full. They can leave. They can stay here. So the empty one, I'll bring that over. Just spread some of the water love around. I'm thinking. While it's there, ready for the taking. One from here, two from there. Make sure the potatoes can grow. Apparently when it rains, these things fill up automatically. Sadly, that hasn't kept them from last time from literally drying out all our plants. There, put that here, and did I not have... Oh no, that was on the other island, wasn't it? I thought I had some more, like a palm frond thing here, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Cooked medium crab meat. Yeah, this, I'm gonna have that later. Alright. Thank you, island number 2. We're gonna go save it, and then we're gonna go up north with our second sail. One step closer to the Lusca. Into dangerous territory. Yeah, I think it was going north. let's just have a quick nosy. So we're currently here on this island number 2. And this is where Lusca is, so literally straight up north. We've had a look at these islands here, 13 and 6. I think if we go straight north, I'm thinking this here could become another boss island. We're going to put a little, what's it called? Kind of a bed thing, a shelter thing here. And while we're on our way, let's go and explore these 2 islands, maybe these islands here, and just keep collecting fibrous watsits and sticks, make enough bits and pieces, and then we go... Let's do that. So further north to the next island. Island number, I guess, 14-ish. I guess that's the next one. Let's go do this thing. Rudder, check. Oh, I'm sitting down. That's not good. That. New sail. Old sail, all conveniently within reach. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. What are we doing in regards to compass thing? We're going the right way, I think. I think we're leaving this island to the right of us. I might stop off, see if there's fibrous watsits there. And let's see if this has actually improved our sailing speed. I mean, it's probably... Is it visually discernible that we're going faster? I think we're going faster a little bit. So that is nice. Oh, look at how professional this looks. Not rickety at all. Yeah, stop off on that island. More fibrous watsits. More sticks. Lusca will be history in no time. So I hope. Got enough bandages, so 3 bandages should be enough. That's 4 of these and 3 of those. I suppose there's 4 of those now. That's nice. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So that's good. Wonder which island this actually is then. That's partly what I find very confusing about this game. If you don't have a map, when you're sailing, you do tend to get off course a little bit. So it's kind of, it's a little creepy that when you think, oh, I'm sure I was going in that direction, and then, I don't know, some kind of a wind thing happens and you're going towards a different place. So this here, I'm assuming that could be island number 6 now. But if it really is, we don't know. We don't know unless we go literally on land and find the marker that I've placed. Which is worth doing, I think. Some 3D news. I've been taping a few episodes of new kind of closer look product review videos. I've edited one this morning that I'll put out to Patreon supporters and Ko-fi supporters later. It's about the Pugsley little pug dog by 3D Universe. I've had a closer look at that. Very, very cute. I'm envisioning him to be Jeff's dog. It's going to be nice that he has a little companion that he has to take out for a walk every once in a while. And somebody who steals the show without being able to speak. So that's my idea. And he's been on my wish list for a while, and I thought, that's really nice. Very, very good quality dog, I tell you. So yes, that's going up later. And then in the next few days, there's another one about the Pose Architect product that I'll also post, and there's a third one about Anyhead. That's another interesting kind of a concept product that I picked up while I was on sale. I haven't edited that yet, but that'll come soon. There, lots of fibrous Watsits. And more fibrous Watsits over here. Alright. And then we need sticks as well, but sticks... Oh, hey, Peggy, how you doing? I'm just plundering this thing for fibrous Watsits. I hope you didn't need them. Maybe it's his food, I don't know. He's just so slow, isn't he? Yeah, don't mind us. It's no one's in a hurry here. It's kind of the Caribbean way of life. Everything's just a bit slower, and it's kind of true because it's so warm usually. You have to conserve your energy. Oh, there's more. All right. Oh, and then also, did you see the new Epic freebies for this month? Have a look at those. They're kind of nice. One of them is something that I heard about but never tried out before. We can get that for free right now. $80 value for free. It is it's kind of a vehicle driving system. I think it's just called Advanced Vehicle System. And apparently with it you can make cars drive in Unreal Engine. And I don't know if there's mechanics of getting the character in and out of it, but yeah, that looks very, very cool. That looks very cool. There's another one which is the JRPG template. So that's another cool thing. I was thinking of the other Brian Wheatley on our Discord community, and he wants to make one of these things. He wants to make a kind of turn-based role-playing game, and I immediately thought of him. That's $75 value that you get for free this month on the Unreal Marketplace. Very, very cool stuff. There are a couple of sticks. They'll come in handy. I nearly forgot to pick mine up last month, the Unreal freebies. But I think many of these they'll probably come in handy in my comic project. Not so much because I want to put people inside the actual 3D scene, but it'll be really interesting to just render that 2D image out in Unreal Engine and then just use that as a background. Or maybe, and this is also possible, I was also looking into that, can you make HDRIs with Unreal Engine? So can you place a camera inside Unreal Engine and then just turn this spot that you've placed the camera in into an HDRI, and then maybe use that in Dash Studio? And apparently the answer is yes, you can do that. So that'll be really interesting. You just go and turn this things like the spectacular park environment into something that you turn that into a HDRI, and then you use that inside Dash Studio. Would that be cool or what? I say yes. All signs point to yes. Let's make ourselves some more arrows here. Why you do that? You did not, Neville. You did not. So that is yeah. If you could do that, that'd be great. If you don't find it immediately, don't worry about it. Put it on any of my videos as a comment, and I will slot it into the right places. Much appreciated. Yes, turning Google Street Maps into HDRIs. That is a very cool idea. Now this scene has to happen in front of a particular coffee shop in Yokohama. Can we buy plane tickets and take pictures there? No need. We'll just use Google Maps to make it happen. Very, very cool idea. Does it have to be Yokohama? Yes. The story requires it. You don't understand how creative visions work sometimes. That's it. I think we're done on this island. We've got enough sticks. We've got 8 new arrows. That's very, very cool. Oh, look at that. We've got a smoker here as well. That is nice. And binoculars. That's very cool. We could just smoke you, but we won't do that because, you know, we're not animals. You're the animal. Very funny. That's my thing over here. What's this? It kind of looks interesting. Oh yeah, this is, are we correct here? Island number 6. That's cool. Driftwood. Ah, we don't get to see that much, so let's go and hack it down. That's what humans do. Oh, this is rare. Quick, let's kill it. Faulty. Oh, explain faulty. Oh, sensor size thing. Oh. Really? I didn't know that. Because I've never tried it before. Oh, that is interesting. Yes, sensor size in Dash Studio, I usually leave that untouched and only fiddle with the focal length. But that's because I mainly stay in Dash Studio. What should it be like then, Felsenstern? That would be really interesting to know. I don't even remember the defaults. Thank you so much for the tip. That's very, very valuable. Ah, all these little tips and tricks. That's island number 6. I say we're going straight north, shall we? That'd be here. Or we go northwest to this island first. That's the closer one. Let's go straight northwest. There's northwest, isn't it? North, south, east, west. Yeah, northwest. And we'll have a look at that island. Whichever island that might be. Number 14, I guess. Oh, that's what it does. Ah. Tricky. Leather and hide flare guns. Yeah, I suppose we can have some overspill of these in here. That's nice. And this is that's that. This here goes into here. Oh, that is nice. How many do we have now? We have 24 plus 11, so that's 35. We're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. I like it. Anchor, lift, sail, drop. I like pulling up my sails just because I don't want accidents to happen. This is kind of north. We need to kind of go northwest. So if that's that island, that is that island over here. Now that could be northwest, or that could be northwest. This looks further away. But that is northwest, so this is even more west. So yeah, this is the island that we need to look at. I shall do some experimentation with that. I've forgotten what it's like in Unreal Engine now, but there was a thing you add, basically you add something to the scene and then you do something with that, and that then turns it into an HDRI. I think that's how it works. There's also the option to use Ansel for that. So Ansel is this thing that is an NVIDIA thing really, that hooks into some supported video games that let you take HDRIs from video games, from particular spots in a video game. But I think it also works with the Unreal Editor. So they've just implemented that in the Unreal Editor. So as long as you're playing the demo level in the Unreal Editor, you could call up Ansel and then turn that into an HDRI that way. I believe that was suggested. I've not tried any of these things, but yeah, those are all exciting possibilities, isn't it? I've had a go last week at trying to turn a regular scene inside Dash Studio into a HDRI, and that, even though it worked, I wasn't that happy with the results. So there's a lot of shenanigans and fidgety things that you have to do in Photoshop to make it look good. Crumpler, oh, if you have a link, please do post it here, that'd be great. Crumpler, I don't think I know Crumpler. But it's always good to meet fellow 3D enthusiasts, of course, who have an interest in these weird things that we talk about. We're a very, very small group on this planet. I believe we're called nerds. Clinton Crumpler, no, I've never heard of him. Yeah, exactly. Ansel is a little bit more complicated. But the good thing, what I like about Ansel is that you can do it from any video game. So if you have something that is Ansel supported and you think, hey, that would make a good HDRI for lighting or as a nice background, You just go grab it. That's really nice. I like that. I like that idea that you can just, you know, the possibilities, the endless possibilities. Is this even our island here? Are we completely off course? Oh no, this is northwest, isn't it? Oh, humpback whale! Alright, always nice to see him. He also moves in slow motion, so I don't know how... what's happening with time dilation in this game, you know? Time dilation. That describes that the core of the Earth is actually younger than the crust. Somehow. By a considerable number of years, actually. Woo! Oh good, thank you Neville, that's great, I'll take a look at that. Very much appreciated. Okay, island number 14, what have you got for us? This looks like a small island. There's a number of little wrecks here. I don't know if we're going to go wreck diving. I think I have everything that I need from the wrecks. I think we're going to focus on spear gun arrows and just, you know, killing Lusca, really. I think that is the right thing to do. I believe in it. I believe in killing Lusca. I don't really believe in killing Lusca. I'd rather Lusca would stay alive and we could just go and get the part off him without killing him. That'd be an interesting non-violent way to play the game. Apparently, rumor has it, word on the street is you can play Cyberpunk 2077 in a non-violent way as well. An interesting idea. I don't know how that's possible because you look at somebody funny and they kill you with a gun and you think, yes, how am I going to not defend myself here? But hey, I don't play that game anymore. It's really, it's not for me. It's not for me. New island. It's got that new island smell and everything. Can you smell it? Ah, a juga plant. I love it. It's like visiting the moon for the first time, you know? No man has ever set foot on it. Instantly what we do is hack open fibrous what's-it plants because this is what humans do. Visit a place. Does it have fibrous what's-its? It doesn't, sir. Move on. We can't settle on this planet. That's what was missing in Mass Effect Andromeda. Why do we go to this planet? Well, did it have fibrous what's-its? Yes. Or no, rather. Fibrous what? Universal currency, you imbecile. Ah, yes, okay. I didn't know that. Fibrous what's-its. Oh, they smell so nice, especially when they're freshly mown. Freshly hacked with an axe. It's a bit like fresh grass. How it came out, okay. Yeah, there's always Stardew Valley that we can play. If we finish this game today, we can always have another look at Stardew Valley, that's possible. Or try something completely new. Try something short as well, that would be nice too. Or do some DAS stuff, that's also cool. I don't mind. I haven't streamed 3D stuff, especially not on YouTube in a while, so maybe that's a good backup solution. Once I've destroyed this island, of course, that's, you know, my main priority for today. Destroy island, destroy evil sharks on islands and all that. This looks like a plant that should carry some kind of fruit, but it does not. That's cool. Yeah, pine sapling. We'll mow you down too. We love the smell of fibrous what's-its in the morning. Oh, Jeremy, that is so funny. Do you know, thank you for bringing this this software that you suggested to Darja up again. It's one of those things that I've been meaning to look into and never got a chance. Making animations from 2D video feeds, so turning that into essentially motion capture data. Very, very valuable. Even if it does cost money, that is actually a really cool, that's a really cool way of doing it. Tell me, if you have a little bit of experience with the product, do the video files need to be anything special? I mean, do we have to shoot actors in front of kind of a plain background? Does that work the best, or is that not quite necessary? I've only spotted that you posted that a while ago, and then again yesterday, and I thought, oh yeah, that's interesting. But I've, you know, as time goes, you know, sometimes the timing just isn't right. Oh my, the inclement weather. Exactly. The smell of newly mowed lawn after the rain, and we can, it's like I can smell it right here as well. Oh my. A poor raft. Oh, I can't pick that up. Oh yeah, because I have a plethora of sticks and all. Righty, let's go and turn them into... Oh my, look at the weather! At least we don't get sunburn, huh? Oh, that's exciting. So I have so many that I can't really... Oh, that's exciting. Let's go put all the sticks on the ground here. That should be good. And then we can turn these into spear gun arrows. Yes, look at that. I wonder what you need the lashing for in the spear gun arrow, you know? I don't really know what that's for. One day we'll find out, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. I thought we needed to drink. And we're not gonna eat. Food is good. We're good on food. Oops. There, tons of sticks. They'll come in handy. I think we have some more fibrous wotsits on the boat. We can turn them into spear gun arrows as well. If we don't get seasick, that is. Oh my god, look at the waves! Oh, I can see my raft being flipped again any moment now. Oh, I'm glad we've smashed into this pile of rocks here. I didn't even see that. See if we can spot any flying fish. Sometimes the fish are above the water level, especially when it's that heavy. Yeah, if there's basically a ditch here and the fish were doing that, they may appear above the water. That looks quite funny when that happens. Let's not look at it. The emptier the scene, the better results. Yeah, gotcha, right. Right, yes. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out. It wasn't cheap, right? I do remember that. It wasn't exactly affordable, but it was also not something that you had to buy, right? I seem to remember. There are tons of fibrous wotsits in here, and do we have more here? No. I thought there was more somewhere. Maybe I got it wrong. It's another 5. Look at that. We're doing well. We're doing well. All right, 5. That's the last that will stack here. Wow. So that's it. 48. That should, by my calculations, be enough to get Lusca, like, you know, for reals and all. Let me go put some of these things away here. We've got so many sticks. That's kind of cool. So many sticks. So I suppose one thing we don't have to worry about anymore is sticks. What do we need for while this weather is raging, and I don't really want to go out in this weather. Let's go and amend our map. Also, maybe just go and put a marker on this island that this is definitely number 14. I'll go and duplicate that layer. Go and put that over here. That is number 14 now. Funky little text tool. There we go. That's number 14. Save that. So we'll literally just go straight north from here and build a camp. Wait for nightfall, and in the morning, Lusca it is. That's the plan. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We're doing good on time. We're doing good on time. I think we could do this. I'll grab myself what's it called here? Oh, we have more. No, we don't. I'll grab myself a label maker. Wasn't there a label maker in here? Label maker. Yes, there it is. And also, I think a crude fishing spear, wasn't there? Wasn't there one in here somewhere? I guess there isn't. Let's go and grab one of these sticks that we've picked up here. Plain stick, please. Yeah, this one. Turn that into a crude fishing spear. And put it right next to this little puppy here. Which island might that be? This is going straight west. So west of where we are is, well, we don't know actually. We don't know what that island is. So kind of to the south, that would be, yeah, we don't know what that island is. Straight to the west. Could potentially become island number 15. We do potentially know what this is. Directly south. What is that? South would be kind of island number 13. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this out. This is south. So then I'll put that here that we at least know what island that'll be. So this is, what did I just say? Mr. Short-term memory here. It's island number 13. To island 13, whereas this here is 14. Hey, is that correct? Yeah, 14 going back to 13. We're on the other hand going north. Could go kind of northeast, take that island with us as well. I don't think we need to. We can probably go straight to the north. Make the most of the day and the good weather. Save, absolutely, yes. We can't save it here, but we will save it on the next island. It's a very, very good point, yes. Next island, we're going to go and build ourselves a safe point. Just need to maneuver myself out of these, you know, out of these things here. I don't really know. I don't want to crash into any wrecks. Okay, off we go. That's south, so we need to go and turn around here, don't we? Like, to the north. We shall make that happen. Dodger! How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning to Canada. Very good to see you. We were already talking about you earlier. We were talking about your onesie. I think just before the stream started, we were all coming up with ideas for, do we have a onesie? And the only onesie I could think of was Darja's onesie, the purple one. And then the other connection that I've remembered you in is the video that Jeremy was suggesting that turns regular videos into animation data. That was kind of nice. I was going to look into that as well. Didn't have a chance yet. Jeremy, tell me, is there a trial on that software? Or is it something that you just have to pay for and see how it works? Because like you, I'd like to experiment with it if I find some time, and that'd be good to do that. So we're going north, I think, to this island. This may be that island. I don't know how far away the island is, but I think this is the only thing I can see here. I think it is. Is it really that far away? Because that last thing didn't look that far away. But hey, that's got to be it. So this is where we're going here. This is where we're trying to build a safe point. And then we're going to take on the final boss in the game. That is the plan. Unless, of course, this... Because it doesn't look like an island, this looks just like a very tiny thing here that might be the buoy for the last boss. That'd be interesting because... where's the island I was thinking of? I see, this is northeast. This is probably not it. We need to go straight north, which would be somewhere here. But for the life of me, I can't actually see an island. We may have been on a wrong island. We may not have been on the map where I thought we were, because this here is the boss. This here is the boss. We can drive past. I'm not going to go trigger him, but I think this is the boss. And that here is the island. There's another humpback whale. Oh, were we wrong? We're totally wrong. Oh my goodness. So that puts my whole mapping thing into disarray. This is an island that's kind of east of where the boss is, which means, where might that be? If that's the island east of where the boss is, I don't really know where we are then. If we're approaching him and this is the... Oh man. Ugh. Ugh. Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate that. The belt, you know what? The belt on that actually came from a 3D Universe product. So I literally just used the onesie as it came out of Marvel's Designer, and then I just added that belt. That was an accessory that came with... I don't remember. Gale! That's the character. Gale's clothing bundle by 3D Universe. That comes with that belt. Yeah, I thought I needed something. You see this here? This is where we're going to return to. This is the last boss. Oh my, this is creepy. I'll put a full-size picture of that on my ArtStation account later. I don't think I've done that in a while. But I'll do that so that you can have a full-size render. Usually I spend a lot of time making YouTube thumbnails, and then I don't really do anything with them other than just put them on the video. But yeah, I should start putting some more before I delete them onto either my ArtStation page or maybe my my Tumblr feed. Every once in a while I do that. I just put like a batch of them out and clear out my hard drive and just save them somewhere. Oh yes, the water effects are great in this game. Absolutely. This game does look very, very pretty. Yes, much like Subnautica. That looks really nice as well. So we're going from the boss literally northeast to this island. So the boss from here is southwest. That's interesting to see. Yeah, so west, southwest from here. I wonder what that island was then. We're going to figure it out. We're totally going to figure it out. I suppose this is the island on which we're going to make camp then. get ourselves ready, watered up. We have enough water. I think we have enough food. If we don't have food, we're going to go and eat something as well. And then we're going to take on Mr. Lusca. Oh, see the end game scenario of this game. It's going to be very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. The S word. I like it, Jeremy. The S word. Yes, absolutely. The new one, I think it's coming out of early access very soon. I think as soon as it does that, we should take a look at that. Subnautica Below Zero, because it's not something... I've looked at this last year, maybe even 2 years ago. And I'm sure there's been a lot of improvements. So yeah, it might be a good idea to have first playthrough on the stream. That might be cool. I like that. I like that. See what's been improved. Be also really good to get back into the Subnautica dynamics, into the whole storyline of that and how it hooks in with the first game. Could even go and play the first one as a warm-up. I don't remember much about that. No, I do remember much about it. It's a great story. It's a grand story, really. Oh no, anchor, come on. My raft nearly floated away there. Crazy stuff. So we can just about see this from here. This is where the boss is. Kind of this way. This is where Lusca lives. Really? Didn't we come from here? Yeah, this is got to be where he lives. I did get that right? This here is where Lusca lives, and this is... So we're now... If Lusca is west-southwest from where we are, we're north-northeast, so we're here then. We're here. Oh, I see. Yeah, so island number 14, that is incorrect. I don't know where we were. We must have been somewhere else then. But we're definitely here now. So that's not exactly the island where I had expected we should be. But if Lusca's here, and that is north-northeast from us, then I suppose this is got to be where we are. Okay, well, let's just say that this is island number 15 for now. And this is not really where I want to build my save point. I think I'd like to build that slightly closer to the south. We might go just straight south here. And then we can start our Lusca journey from here. I'm thinking that's probably a better idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go around the island, just quickly see what's here. I'll just put a marker here. If we do find something along the lines of, you know, something good, yeah, like this, and then we go and turn that into that. That does make sense, right? Am I making sense? Just a little bit here. This is then Lusca. Watch out! So we need, some more of these things around. Can never have enough. Don't really know why we collect them anymore, but we always need them. It's kind of a reflex that I have. I'm really looking for either a coconut or a rock now. Oh, a coconut. Awesome. Let's see if we can grab that. Come on. Hi-ya! Drop. Make sure you grab it before it rolls away. Drink and put coconut next to not the snake, but this thing here. There. Do not eat the empty drinkable coconut. Deep motion animate 3D. Ah, yeah, okay. 1 minute per month. 20 for 8 minutes, 55 for 20 minutes. Interesting. Oh, is it for as long as you're using the service? Like, does it count minutes as you're logged in, or how does it work? That's interesting. Because if it's literally just upload, get results, that should only take, you know, 2 minutes. But like, looking at the interface and stuff, that might take hours. I would, for that amount of money, I would expect that, Brian. Absolutely. What was I going to put on here? This is Island 15. All right. This is empty. This is Island 15. Now, I knew there was something wrong about this. This is Island 15. It still doesn't quite look right, does it? Didn't I take empty out? Did I not have that on tape? Did I not press the correct button? I see. Oh, I see, because I can't click OK. That is, I can only get out of here. Oh, I see. Righty, well, this is just empty. This is Island 15. That's also good. I'm okay with that. It's cool. No worries, game. No worries. Ooh, what was that? New donation from a Ko-fi supporter. Thank you so much, everyone. That is always greatly appreciated. So, if this is not the island we want to be on, and instead we want to be on something that's straight south of that, this has got to be that island then. That's got to be that island. Come on. We can do that. Lift anchor, check. Turn around. And we're going to go and build something on that. To save the game, because that is of course super, super important. Lower sails. And this is where we need to go. Some island that we're going to find here. That a moment ago we certainly did find, didn't we? Didn't we see that? There it is. That's the one. Animation minutes. Okay, so it's a bit like, I would imagine they're charging for it a bit like a render farm then, that you say you upload things and however long it takes to make happen what you want, that is the minutes that you pay. So that kind of then depends on how fast their computer is, if what that money means, I suppose, right? Because if it takes like 10 hours to extract a 4-second animation feed, then yeah, that's a ripoff. But if it only takes literally 5 minutes to do that, no problem. Interesting. Interesting. That is something, I think if I have some video footage together that will do that, that would be really cool. And then also the next big question is, once you have the animation data, what's the format that comes out of that stuff? The BVH? And if so, what does it take to clean that up to turn it into something usable? All those things need to be considered, but it's a wonderful, wonderful idea. Duration of the animation, oh my goodness, that would be ideal, Jeremy. I doubt it though. Can you imagine you upload a 20-second video? Oh great, that's like 3 of these videos you could upload and then you only pay for 1 minute of... Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it? So this here, we're expecting this to be island number 16 now, I suppose, right? I hope. I have a feeling 2 sails would have gotten me somewhere a little bit faster in the past. Maybe I'm wrong here. I'm deliberately not turning the boat into a specific direction because I'm kind of hoping, yeah, we're still going kind of southeast here, that I can pinpoint the island that I just came from which is over here. So at least we know that is island number 15. We're calling this island number 16 just as soon as we have a stick to mark it with. That's not a stick. Oh, fibrous Watsits. Instantly hacks them off before doing anything else. Ah, stick. Yes, stick. Turns it into this. Maybe a rock. Maybe a coconut. Here's a rock. Oh, it's another stick. All right. Good stuff. And another stick. My goodness. So many sticks. Too many sticks. So this is the island we came from. Oh, I've made a second one. I didn't mean to do that. There, put that here. Then put that here. And this we're saying to island 15. And this here, I suppose we're going to call this island 16. Or this is island 16. I like saying that. This is island 16. Does that make sense? That does make sense, doesn't it? There's my boat. Boat's still there. That's good. So now, that hopefully is this one here. And then 14, we're going to just put a question mark there because I don't really know if that was 14. I don't think it was. There, we know something's wrong with that island. So this is 16. If we now go kind of west, northwest, we will come across Lusca. So this is a good island to save our game on, I think. And then we'll go and grab the Lusca. I'm not going to go and build my thing here. West, northwest, no, I think I will. I think I might just go and turn the boat around so that we're pointing roughly in the correct direction of Lusca. So that by the time I wake up in the morning, or by the time it's daybreak, we're already pointing in the right direction. So if something goes wrong, oh come on, boat, no, don't do that, boat. Oh man, it's those sails, I tell you. Don't you flip it. Don't you flip the raft. Not yet. Mr. Rel, welcome. I think you've come at the correct time. We're about to embark on Mr. Lusca, the last boss in the game. There we go. We're going to go and put an anchor on board here and go and build ourselves a little safe point right here. We need to drink and eat and all these things. But that's cool. What do we need for a shelter? Shelter. There we go. That's it. Sticks and palm fronds and a bit of lashing. Okay, we can make that happen. Lashing check. Palm fronds. Oh, they're just waiting for us here, don't they? Palm fronds. There they are. Some of them. I've never felt a tree like that, I must say. Whoa! Okay, no problem. Physics in this game are hilarious. That is very funny. Boom. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, we don't have to do that. We can just go and build it from here. That's awesome. Raft is here, and I say shelter is here. All right. Oh, that is nice. I'll go save it now, and then I think I'm gonna go and drink something, eat some food if we have enough. And considering the time, I think it's great. Look at that, it's 11:15 in the evening. This is great. This is very good. Hydration, very important. Well, that's good. How are you this fine morning, Darrell? I'm making you hungry. I like it. I like it. Put that in here. Speaking of hungry, I need to eat something as well. I need to eat something as well. Where's my food? Do I no longer have food in here? I have rations. Food! Man, it's empty! That's cold, brother. What's going on? Don't we have rations somewhere? Oh, that means I have to build a fire and all that. Oh, hey, that's not good. Rations? Did someone say rations? Oh, come on, where are the rations? Oh, there's the rations. 2 of them. So I suppose I could go and see if there's something else on the island that I could eat. Like, you know, this guy here. That'll be good. Crab for breakfast. Ouch. Raw crab. This also now requires a little fire for us to get going here. I think that is done. This can go on the fire. I'll make some sticks. Gotta have some sticks to make fire, and then also fire. There we go. Yeah, a little campfire. There we go. Put that next to the thing here. And then also some kindling, I think. How do we make kindling again? I think that's just one stick. One stick. We had so many sticks a moment ago. Now we have no sticks. Man. Sticks! I think there's also something you can make with stones. I think 3 rocks, and they'll make a little kind of, you know, almost like Johnny Cash, a ring of fire around this thing. There we go. 1 stick. Kindling. Kindling. Probably 2 sticks for that. Man. It's always what you don't have, isn't it? 2 sticks. Kindling. Alright. Good stuff. Can't even drop it. Man. Seriously. Palm front. Go away. Kindling. Check it out. Palm front. Come on. I've just dropped it here. It wasn't that far away. Where is it? Okay, palm front's lost. It's cool. Don't worry about it. We have backup options. We need a fibrous what's-its emoji. I think that is a great idea. Yeah, like put a little circly ring of fire thing around here. That's it. Then we need the kindling. That can go next to it here. Then we need a knife, because otherwise we can't have dinner. That's in the tools thing here. Tools, knife, check. And now we're going to go and skin this thing. Darja's having coffee. Durrell, what is for breakfast then? What do you usually have for breakfast? I discovered a new type of bread. I know bread's not that good for you, but there's a new type of bread that's called, I think, a lemon loaf, I believe. And it's kind of bread, but it tastes like a lemon kind of cake. Very, very nice. That, with a bit of butter, a few raisins on it. Oh, superb breakfast. That's what I had this morning. Very, very nice. Let's go put that, attach that here. Oh yeah, and then we need a kind of a spit thing, I suppose. How do we make a spit? There's so much that you need. That was 4 sticks, fire spit. More lashing and 3 more sticks. Yeah, okay, no worries. I'll just go, maybe just ditch that fresh meat in the sand here. Let it marinate for a little bit. I go fell this. Happy little tree here. Granola and yogurt, alright. That's good breakfast. Alright, good point, Jeremy. Yes, I'm sure we'll still be here with Mr. Lusca when you get back. Because there's so much to do to do that endgame thing. Isn't that what we need for a fire spit? Oh no, we need to make lashing first. And now, fire spit. Yes, look at that. Spit. Oh, very nice. Medium crab meat goes and grills itself over here. Now that is nice. What's the time? 2:25 in the morning. That's cool. Tell you what, we're going to take a little bit of a break here because I need a bathroom break. So I'm going to put this thing on pause and I will be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, are we all ready for this? This is gonna be really exciting. I'm looking forward to this. I think we have enough of these things like these. What are they called? The spear gun arrows. We have our save point. I think by the time we get back here into the game, let's have a look. We should have what's known as, you know, game food ready in a minute. Medium crab meat should soon be cooked. And timing-wise, we're doing great. We're doing great. Look at that. It's once we've eaten, once we drank some water, maybe even from a coconut over here, I think we'll be able to just go walk up to Lusca and say, "Oi, give us that last thingy part that we need." And then we're going to enjoy the end game scenario. I think this last little crude fishing spear, I think I'm going to put that here because I don't think I need that. As soon as this is ready, I'll go eat it. Save my game, and then we're gonna go off and kill the guy. Yeah, that should be good. So from here, while we're still waiting, which direction would I need to go? I wonder. So considering we're here now on island number 16, we need to go kind of west, northwest. Is that the plan? It's kind of northwest, right? Northwest, yeah. Northwest. Let's see. Compass says northwest. Yeah, this is it. This is the correct direction. We should see him. Oh my, I'm so excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Oh my god. I'm bursting. I'm bursting. Well, nearly. All we're waiting for is this medium crab meat to be cooked. And then northwest. There's that island here. Gotta go into the light to read the compass. There's that island here, that's west, so we need to go northwest, somewhere here. Kind of in between these two islands there. It's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. Label maker, we don't need the label maker. Lusca! Oh my. Then, hopefully go back to island number 2, get our what's it called? Get our fuel ready. Spear gun ammo, that's cool. Tools, I think we can put that in here. Fibrous Watsits, we can put that into the Fibrous Watsits container. There, together with a few of these. We can even make a couple more spear gun arrows in a moment. It doesn't hurt to have more than we really need. Medium crab meat, still not cooked. Man, cook faster! Moon's up in the sky. It's 4 a.m. Light comes up at about 6. Cooked medium crab meat. Alright. Good stuff. And this is not quite cooked yet. Give it another minute or so. I like to take that with me as well. I'm going to take this opportunity to save. As soon as that thing is cooked, we're out of here. Oh my. This is exciting. Are you cooked yet? Cook faster! Oh. So yes, kill Lusca, get that last remaining part, swing by island number 1, put Lusca's head on the wall in the boss museum, swing by island number 2, grab ourselves fuel, go to big container ship, tank up, plane, get out of here. That's the plan. Ah, ding, that's good. Eat that. Perfect. Extinguish, save, one last time. Run out into the ocean. Oh my god. Wish me luck, everyone. If something goes wrong, we're just gonna go and load in the game again. You know the drill. It's just a game. By island number, whatever, 16 or whatnot. So I suppose the difficult bit now is finding where exactly Lusca is. I mean, I have a rough direction, which is here, north-northwest, but unless I see this actual buoy popping up, we don't know where to go. I suppose while we wait for that to happen, let's go and make those 2 remaining spear gun arrows. 1, 2, and then we're gonna go and make 1, 2 of that. Now we're gonna go grab our spear gun, And all the remaining spear gun arrows, like literally all of them, it should now be exactly 50. That's gotta be enough. There's also a couple of bandages. We know that's more when we need them. And there's no food. What a shame. There's also... Let's see if we can find him already. Can we see him? Somewhere. I don't see... Yeah, there it is! There he is! Straight ahead! This is it. Can you see it? Just there next to the reflection of the moonlight. Oh my. This is so exciting. This is also scary. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill him. But we have to. Label maker. Guess we don't need that. Leather. Don't think we need that. Water. I suppose water and some rations. I'm going to go and grab these 2 rations because that'll replenish our health. Sometimes when he does get us, our health gets down, and the rations, they both hydrate as well as, well, nourish us, and that'll take care of some of these things that we might need. Oh my, there it is. Final buoy of the game. I can't wait. Oh, it's creepy. And you got your coffee, Darrell. That's perfect. Okay. I like that the moon just goes, and then it's gone. So I'm going to park next to the buoy here. Some tips on the internet suggest that you can just go up on the buoy and make sure your back is turned against the buoy, and then this guy can never get you. I've tried it many times. Ain't working. Just thought I'd let you know. I've died many times trying this. That buoy is not a good idea. And look at that. The light is perfect. Should we put this into our favorite slot, maybe? Put it here? Yeah. I think he hasn't quite triggered yet, so... Yeah, exactly. You name it, buddy. Where is he? Lusca? Maybe he's not home. Maybe we should just go away again. Maybe this is all a big misunderstanding. The other guys, they usually have some kind of a lair around here. Do I need to just go dive deep down? Oh yes, there we go. That's him. For a second there we could see him. He's now, I don't know, disappeared. Didn't know he had this cloak of invisibility. Oh my god, there's him. That's him. Ow. I can't even see him properly. That's terrible. Oh yes. You can tell by the spooky music things are about to get a little bit heated. There he is. He's got tentacles. He's trying to get me and everything. I don't know if we can ever see this guy. He's basically like a tentacle. Oh, and he pulls me into the water. Oh my god. And I mustn't kind of let that happen because you're in the water, he gets you. So what worked for me last time is to literally just stay on the boat and make sure he doesn't get you like all the time. Like, you know, a few times is okay, but all the time, that's not good. Also, ow! Don't let him do that, because... Ow! Dude! Ah! Look at his eye! That's terrible! Ah! Yeah, okay, I'm bleeding, yeah, I get you, but I also can't get away! Dude! He's literally got me with his tentacles, this is terrible! Go up top, man, up top! Ah! This took me forever to do. How are we doing? Yeah, we're bleeding! Oh my. Let's go do this, that'll stop the bleeding. Lusca's doing well. Ow! Dude! Lusca's doing great. I'm not doing so great. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Yeah, that wasn't good. These tentacles, I mean, they're long. That's terrible. Oh, wow. He didn't like that, did he? Oh, quick, quick. Go. Ow! Oh, no, don't do that. Also, graphics, not so good. I understand there's obviously something terrible happening to me, but... 6 years of development. And we get this. Okay, in all fairness, I did get this game for free when Epic had it on the Christmas freebie list. Oh, he didn't like that, did he? This is gonna take forever. How many bandages do I have? Not enough, that's how many. Ow! Ow indeed. This guy's got so much health. I can only see him half, that's terrible. Ah, ow! That's his mouth. Should I just go and take another bandage? Let's see if I can do that in my state. And the moment you shoot at him, he actually does get you. That's terrible. I'm trying to pick up some of the arrows that are sticking out of him. Thought maybe it comes in handy to recycle them. Quick, get on board! Oh. Do a damage check. No, don't get underneath the boat, you idiot! Oh my god, go on top! Ow! He doesn't like me. He doesn't like us being here, I don't think. How do you escape Lusca's tentacles? This is really not easy. Do you know, some of these things I don't even hit. Now that one hit. Oh, he doesn't like that. Let me try this. Let me try what the internet suggests. We should supposed to go on here, keep our back to the buoy, and then apparently he's going to circle around us and he's not going to get us. It's all a bunch of lies, or it's based on an early version of the game and developers thought, yeah, we need to fix that ASAP. Oh. How are we doing health-wise? Oh, not good. Okay, great. Let's go and eat that. Eat, dude, eat that. Oh, go eat stuff. What are you not doing? Eat the thing. Maybe he can't eat while he's in the water. Oh, that's terrible. That doesn't look happy. I guess I died. Oh, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. The game also makes me seasick. What a shame. Yes, it was free. I think it was just before Christmas. Dead. My goodness. We haven't heard that in a while. Christina is alive and well, by the way. That reminded me of her. This dead thing. This is her catchphrase. She used to say that. Christina is alive and well. Her laptop on mobile phone got stolen from the hospital. She had to go back in for treatment. And yes, sadly, she no longer has a mobile phone and a laptop, which made communicating very difficult. So that's why she hasn't been in touch. But she's alive and well, catching up on work. She'll be in touch soon, I hope. Yes, we need a new strategy, such as... Any suggestions are welcome. So it's not the amount of arrows, so we have enough arrows. It's just that somehow this didn't happen to me last time. When I killed him, and I have that on tape as well, we could just watch that. When I killed him before, he didn't get me that many times, so that was nice. Do I need more bandages? Do I need more food? They don't call him Lusca the Mediocre, that's true. They call him Lusca the Great. I'm gonna give this one more go. See what we can do. Because I think not getting killed is, I suppose, that's what we need to do. Make sure the bleeding doesn't happen continuously, and keep eating. Next thing you know, Lusca's dead, and everything's fine. Is the plan. Look at him go, already pointing in the right direction and whatnot. All we need to do is make sure we have the correct stuff. Oh yeah, forgotten all the shortcuts, thank you game, that's awesome. So we're going in the right direction. Tools, I suppose the axe, I don't think we need the axe anymore. And Aaron, yes, this game also makes me seasick. Neville, thank you so much for staying. Sadly, I couldn't kill the guy. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Thought we had more bandages, didn't we? I think we had 5 in total. Was that not the case? So I'm taking these for sure. If 3 bandage packs are not enough, I might go and... Yeah, no more food. Spear gun arrow. Oh yeah, we made 2 more arrows, didn't we? I think that's what we did here last time. Let's pick all of these up. Label maker tools. That's not that. I think we had these 2 and these, and we just turn this into that, and then we make this and that. That's right? And there he is, exactly straight ahead. 3 bandages. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe we need more bandages. No, I've loaded in my previous save, so it's essentially like we're starting just this fight again, as if we're seeing him for the first time. Because I had an inkling this was going to happen, you know, so I thought maybe I'll go and save my game. Oh my god. Breath boost, forgot about that, Julia. Very good point. 1,000 fibrous watsits buys you an exoskeleton. I think some people have also suggested to use refined spears to get him. That's another option, so rather than putting a spear gun arrow into him, you can also use a refined spear, and then you aim that and chuck that at him. That does considerable more amount of damage, but aiming is not as fast, and it's a bit difficult. Okay, take 2, everyone. This, I'll map that to here. I might also go and map this to here and to here. Is that even possible? And then I can go and do this and that. Okay, good. Just in case I do need that. Maybe I'll map this to here then. So I can go either this or that or that. I can have that on my quick thing. Okay. The shark cage, oh my god, that's a great idea. Let's use the shark cage from Jaws. He's sleeping. Let's not wake him up. You shoot him once and then he disappears already. And he's grumpy. He wakes up, he's grumpy. And then he goes and gets you. That's just not a good start into the game, is it? Not a good start. Lusca, give us that whatever part it is that we need. Leave me alone, dude. And your tentacles, that's just... I really don't like the tentacles. And then this happens. I mean, this is total crap. I mean, this is seriously... What is this trying to tell me? Oh, good. Fish. That's nice. They have their own issues with Lusca. I suppose you're all breakfast for him. I think I shot him in the eye. He didn't like that. Quick! Run away! And then you can't. I mean, that's just bad. You'd think this is a great opportunity to get him now, but you can't do that. Should I put the buoy between us? Is that a good idea? Maybe then he can't get us with the tentacles. I really don't know what that means. Notice how I'm not actually bleeding. He does drag me down, and I've heard that being in the water with him is probably not a good idea. There's got to be a trick to this. Oh wow, did you see that? Health is essentially non-existent. How did that not hit him? I mean, that was straight into his eye. Oh man, really? Again? We need a new strategy. I don't think we can get him with this strategy. I mean, no matter how many times we try, this isn't gonna work, is it? Yeah, not a good strategy. I'll tell you what, I'll try this one more time. And if that doesn't work, we're gonna have another crack at this tomorrow, because this is crazy. It shouldn't really take that long to kill him, because last time I literally did it like I killed the other two. That's a good idea, Brian. That is a great idea. Yes, I do remember when this happened the first time. It was a bit demoralizing. So the other thing that we can do is literally just watch the footage of me killing him on tape and then watch the Endgame thing on tape. We can do that. That's fairly easy to do. I wasn't in Vision. I was just literally just recording my gameplay. But I have clipped that up on my gaming channel. So if this doesn't work, we're just going to go watch that and I'll talk you through it, because that's, you know, that's kind of nice. Be good to see that again. Good thing we can do that. Okay, let's try this one more time. And I think the only thing else that I had was a few more spear gun arrows, and I think I also had a breath booster. But I think the breath booster, that only just lets you be underwater for a little bit longer, so it's not really that big a deal. But yes, let's try this one more time. If this doesn't work, we're just gonna go and watch the pre-record of me killing him. It's still me playing, so that kind of makes it valid, I guess. 1 and a 2. Perfect. What we got here? That could be in tools. That could be in tools. Perfect. Then these things will collect. 6 years of development. This is the kind of thing that the evil boss in my comic story would do. Go and put a boss level in the game that is essentially unwinnable, and then just sell people that as the game. Rations, that's what we need as well. Rations, check. Alright, are we pointing the right way? Just about? I think so. Indeed, yes, that comic, which is just a test at the moment, but I'm trying to expand that into a larger story. But I need to get the workflow right first, and the graphics and all that, so yes, let's see where this is going. I kind of like the idea of having a project like that. Brian, has anything else happened to Maud and Mittens? I understand these projects take a long time to get off the ground, and it's always depending on not just your creative muse, but also on the amount of time that comes together. Sometimes timing isn't right with other commitments and whatnot. Okay, come on. We can do this. It'd be really nice to do this live. If not, hey, that's a great idea. We'll just watch the pre-record. Ha! Fantastic! Maybe I'll park the boat on the other side of the buoy. I mean, you know, gotta make sure you try every possible thing. Oh yes, of course, you've got the iClone videos. Yes, yes, absolutely. I totally forgot about that. I've watched everything up to the 3rd part, but I don't think iClone is for me. I think I really like its possibilities, but it's a conscious decision that I just have to make to say, hey, some things I just don't have the time for. And Unity and iClone fall well into these categories. But you never know what the future holds, so it's one of those things. I like seeing what iClone does differently to DAS Studio, and how you can do things in iClone. So I thought that was very valuable to see certain things, like how you can frame characters up. And all the real-time capabilities. Dude, that's just unfair, isn't it? Do you see this is unfair, right? I'm coming here to kill you, and you're trying to kill me. That's totally unfair. Also, that was totally... No. I totally hit you with that arrow like I did now, and you should be doing that, you know? Dude, I should have tentacles, you know? If this was a fair fight, and how far am I from the boat? That's just terrible. I think the difference in my previous game is that my boat was much, much larger, so that could have something to do with it. Dude, where are you? I can see your tentacles. You're here somewhere. Dude, don't do that. Also, kill faster. How many arrows does it take, dude? Oi! What do you do with these arrows? That's terrible. Oh, get on the boat now! Don't just sit there, dude. Oh, terrible. Developers having a right laugh, because I think they've stopped developing this game many years ago. Even though it looks like they're still making, you know, occasional progress updates. I think they've moved on to other projects. It's only 2 guys from Australia, you know. Oh, I'm bleeding. Great, yeah. And now, what's this all about? 6 years of development. That's not even funny, guys. Also, who, right, in the game developer community thought boss fights are a good idea? They're not. They're just annoying. They don't add anything to the game, literally at all. They're just annoying the players. And I think if that is your motive, then well, congrats, you've done it, you know? If you want to make a game that you can sell that delights players, boss fights are not the way forward, you know? Oh my. I guess my man is bleeding still. Oh, come on! That's just so bad. Just go on board. Oh, he doesn't like that, does he? Right, I need to take a bandage, because I think just go on board. I don't really get this whole not wanting to go on board thing. Like today, dude. Oh wow, that looks great. Bandage. Gotcha. I'm no longer bleeding. Man, we've got 25% of his health knocked off. There's a lot more to be done here. Can we do it? Can we do it? That never gets old, right? Like, give him tentacles about 1,000 meters long, so that means no matter where you are in the game world, he's gonna get you. Hey, that's a great mechanic. Who came up with that idea? And also make sure he's invisible most of the time so that the player really doesn't have a chance to get him. We only want to see the endgame scenario. It's just pathetic to having to make us go through this. I don't know, fun? Not really. Yeah, they got a lot of things wrong in this game. I think that this is a perfect example. There's many other things that are wrong in this game. There's also a lot of stuff that they did right in this game. But like with many things, you know, if you have something that could be nice and really isn't, that's a shame. Sometimes products or games or whatnot, it's just a shame when you're almost there and you didn't decide you go the extra mile to make it a really great game, and obvious flaws just let the whole product down. It is a shame, and it's happened so many times. Lusca is a good example of that. Change strategy into what? Any suggestions are welcome, Dodger. How else am I gonna do this? Oh, if I could equip my gyrocopter with a machine gun, I could do it from the sky. That would be good. Slowly. Am I still bleeding? Yeah, I'm bleeding. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna don't build anything. Don't worry about it. But Bleeding means I'm gonna have to go and take a bandage. Obviously today, also preferably without getting killed. There we go. That should stop the bleeding. We've half done with him. Half means 50%. That means we've still got a long way to go. But we've only so far used, I think, one bandage. And we have a chance, we have a chance here, we have a chance. If only my man wouldn't spend all his time being dragged into the water by my man the Lusca here. And then trying so hard to get back on top of the boat. That just costs a lot of time. I think I did get him though. Pick up some arrows while you're here. Oh yeah, that's good. Don't look into his eye. That's terrible. Yeah, I'm bleeding again, and this is just pointless. I mean, the graphics are terrible, and really it adds nothing to the gameplay. Nothing. I'm still bleeding. Or I'm bleeding, let's just say, again. So if I can't stop this bleeding, that means I'm continuously losing health. And that, of course, means I'm slowly dying. So this was my last bandage, I think. Dude, seriously, don't do that. Ugh. I'm bleeding again. My health is really not that good. I think if he gets me one more time, I think I'm gonna check out here. I don't know why he can't eat in the water. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah, please be underneath the water. That'll make a lot of sense. And swim through me. Yeah, that was it. I'm not playing this game anymore. It's terrible. But the cool thing is I have a recording of this, so we're gonna watch me play this like in the past, and we're gonna see how that goes. Because there comes a point where you just think, hey, you know, there's just no point in doing that any longer. I'm thinking, now how am I gonna best do that? I don't know if that is. I may have to go and change my channel here. Let me try that. Let's see. Oh, Daryl Eves is live. I like the man. Switch account. That's on J Plays. There we go. The Talos Principle had this issue. Yeah, it's a shame that they do that, right? I mean, it's almost like they feel the need to make it artificially difficult, and I don't really mind them trying to make it challenging. That's totally fine with me. But do you know, where was it now? Was it maybe not even on here? Did we do it on Julia's Twitch channel? I think that's how we did it. Is that how we did that? Do you remember, Julia? We streamed that to Julia's Twitch channel. I think that's how we did that. I will find that footage, I tell you. I'll find that footage. And then we can totally just leave that game well alone. Oh yeah, I think I can go into here, create a dashboard. I'm an editor on Julia's channel, so I think I can go into, is that here? Channel, maybe? See if I can find it. Moderation affiliate, no, that's not it. Is it community? No, it's not insights, it's streaming tools. Where was that again? I'm totally gonna find it. Was it just stream, maybe? Permissions, channels you can manage as an editor. Haha, Julia V1, perfect. We'll get there. And on hers, we go into the video producer. And we'll filter this by highlights because that is what I've turned into Endgame. Let's get off this rock. So this is one, and there's also eliminating Lusca. It takes 14 minutes. Do you want to watch that? Yeah, let's watch that. Let's watch that. All right, let's see how this works with audio and all that. Does it work? Yeah, there we go. The Great Lusca. All right. Yes, I remember we streamed this to Julia's Twitch channel. Now let's just watch that. That's kind of nice. Also means I can have a cup of coffee. I can pretend to hold the game controller. We'll see how it happens. So it's a slightly different game. The raft was a little bit larger in this case. I do remember that. And I've been building the last remaining bits and pieces, just like I was trying to do in this game. And I don't quite remember the strategy. But it did all work, and I think, yeah, there's the buoy. And I think you can actually see him a little bit better as well. I had these refined spears, so they deal a little bit more damage. You see how much larger the raft is as well. Yeah, so these refined spears, they've been made, I think, from a stick and a stone tool. Yeah, maybe we should have gotten them with the refined spears. I only had so many of them. You get some great shots of Lusca, so he looks actually quite nice in this. I had more bandages, that I remember. So there was a lot more bandages that I brought with me. Time of day was slightly later. Might even go into the evening, I can't quite remember that. There are lots more bandages. 2 more rations, but in the end I didn't need them, so I thought, you know, it's probably not necessary to prepare myself quite as much. Totally underestimated the strength of the Lusca. This is several weeks ago, so I don't quite remember how this ended. I just remember it ended in success. Yeah, and I think the strategy was pretty much the same. But these refined spears look like they add a lot more damage to him. I mean, look at him, he's already 30% dead now, and I haven't even started with the spear gun yet. So maybe that would have been the strategy. Yeah, Brian, I think it's a shame when developers just don't get it right. I seem to remember there was a thing in the original Halo that had that. They had a timed obstacle course in which you had to drive your Warthog out of that spaceship that was about to explode. And up until that point, I really enjoyed the game, and it had difficulty settings as well. It had like easy, medium, hard, mega hard, and that would adjust the way the enemies are in the game, but the timed obstacle course at the end, that was the same for all difficulty levels. So I had played the game on easy, and up until that point I really liked it, and then comes this obstacle course where I was thinking, well, that's impossible, how am I going to do that? It took me literally a year to do that, and I did not enjoy that. And I think if developers just don't care at all about people having a good time with their product, then what's the point in buying the game? I think if people don't get that, then, you know, that's just the wrong developer to support, quite clearly. And it seems to be such a prevalent thing in video games that the developers care more about getting the thing made and somehow making it work, but I don't get the feeling many people care about giving everyone a good experience. It's like you either focus on a very narrow base of people who may or may not enjoy it, and the rest of them you make a conscious decision not to care, or you try to do it like Adam Robinson from A Short Hike. He was quite openly saying that, hey, you know, it's important to make all players have a good time, and if it means I have to adjust the way the game is presented in a way, then, you know, I appreciate that. So he was talking about this thing in which he had a thing that needed to be found early on in the game, and he said the chances of happening across that on this island that he had built are very slim. So he said the way out of it, because players got frustrated at that point because they just couldn't find the thing, he said, well, I might just have to put 7 of those things around the island, and if the player finds one of them, all the others disappear, so he doesn't find multiple ones, but it means players don't have that frustration in the gameplay. And I thought, very, very good point, very clever point. And I think many developers just don't care and don't think that way. Stranded gives us a good example of that. Come on, Lusca, die already! I remember what was difficult on this bit was that I could see the sun going down, and if it was difficult to get Lusca up until this point, it's even more difficult to get him after sundown because you barely see him. And that's kind of why it took 40 minutes to kill him. But it did work, it did work. It's actually cool, it's rebroadcast from Twitch legally. That's kind of cool, I like that. Yes, come on! And I was worried I was running out of spears at this point as well. I remember there was a ton of cloth on board as well, so had I run out of bandages, my backup plan, remember this is also the 5th attempt or something at killing Lusca, my plan was if I had run out of bandages, I could have made myself more because I think I had enough cloth on the boat. Oh, I see. So not only was the obstacle course didn't quite fit in with the game, it was difficult and it didn't gel well with the rest of the game. Yeah, that's weird. It's almost like a different developer wrote that part, from what it sounds like. Telos Principle, I haven't tried yet. It's in my library, but I haven't tried that yet. Come on, Lusca! Yes, Subnautica Below Zero is certainly on the on the cards. We can also go back to Stardew Valley, of course, see what's going down in the valley for tomorrow, or do something completely different. We could do like some 3D stuff. That's also cool. Maybe there's just one person who makes all the boss fights. That could be. Yeah, maybe like boss fights are us or something. Come on, Lusca, give it up already. We're here for that whatever part. Come on. Oucharoo indeed. I think at this bit I kind of got lucky because he didn't get me and he was kind of circling around. Because in the game we just played live, this wasn't like that at all. He always got me at the rear end and I could see just tentacles up way too close and all that. So this was kind of a lucky streak that he couldn't escape there. Boss Fights Inc. Oh, come on, Lusca. Terrible. I think boss fights, they made more sense when we had arcade machines in the 80s, where you lasted so long on a quarter and they wanted to make sure you don't get past this level, and only the people who had spent a significant amount of dollars in there, I think they could get past. And I think it made sense in the kind of arcade age, but I don't think it makes sense anymore. This is more... I like a challenge, But if it's something that just goes from here to there, what's the point really? And I also acknowledge that many people like this kind of game style, so I think a good developer would implement both options. That they say, you know what, we can go and give people who want that extremely hard, nearly impossible challenge, we give them that. But you know, there's like 90% of all players really don't enjoy it, so why don't we just make them happy by having slightly easier boss fights, or no boss fights at all for that matter. There was once talk of something called adaptive difficulty. That was interesting as well, that when you attempt something 3 times and you still don't do it, the game lowers difficulty a little bit. So it makes you have a good experience as a player. Oh my god, I think one more shoot and we get him! I think! Come on! This is it, come on, one more! The end of Lusca! I can feel it! Yes! There he is! In your face, Lusca! Boom! Sadly, it's in the middle of the night, so there we go, objective completed! 1 trophy, 1 aircraft propeller part! Let's just pretend this is our game, this is cool. Look at that, we've done it, woohoo! Awesome stuff! Break out the champagne. That is very, very cool. That is seriously cool. I like it. I like it. That was good. What do we do? What do we do afterwards? Do we do anything else? I think I just go back and hammer his trophy onto the boss museum. Yeah, we could watch that because that's kind of refreshing to see that as well. As Lusca gets hammered to the boss museum. Look at that, that's the Lusca trophy. That's the guy. That's the guy, it's just this eye. Crazy. Yeah, and I think I named that as well. Yeah, Lusca the Not So Great. Let's call him that. Lusca the Not So Great. Awesome stuff. Fantastic. So that is what that boss museum would have looked like, I suppose. Does it fit? Does Lusca the Not So Great? Oh yeah, just brackets. That's also good. Brackets are good. Even though it wasn't live, it was still cool. It was still cool. So then, of course, the next thing that would happen after this, oh yeah, is the boss museum as well. So in this game, I called it boss museum, not Jay's Crab Shack. And I gave it an admission as well. It's $5 entry fee. That's cool. It's kind of emotional to say goodbye to this. There's Meg. There's this guy here, Lusca the Not So Great. And then we have the late great Abaya. Very cool. So then there's only really one other thing that we need to have a look at, and that is of course the endgame scenario. Let's see. That was, I've clipped that up separately. Endgame, let's get off this rock. It only takes 10 minutes. And it is quite an ending. So I really like that. I've read on the internet that some people thought this was lame, they didn't like it, they didn't appreciate it and all that. I must say this is actually very cool. So remember, the only last thing that we had to do was grab some fuel in our game, in the live game, to fill up the plane with fuel. We had to have water, we had to have fuel, we had to have food, and we had to repair these 3 things. 2 of which had at this point already been repaired. So there's this 3rd thing, which is this part that Lusca just gave us, and that is the thing that needs to be put into this big ass container ship, as Jeremy calls it. And yeah, so that's the final thing that needs repairing, and then we can get out of here. This was the first time I had done it, and I really didn't remember, I didn't know what would happen, so it's an interesting one. Did I do one? Oh yeah, there we go. I think I saved it there. Totally built myself a little shelter on the island where the boat is, just in case something, you know, goes wrong. I could have probably loaded that game in. That's a good idea, because I think at that's the last save point. I could have probably loaded that in, and then we could have played that live. But I don't know. Maybe something would have gone wrong. I don't actually know why I'm walking around the island. Doesn't actually make that much sense. Maybe I just wanted to say goodbye to the island and the giant crab. I really don't remember. But yes, very cool. See if there's any interesting markings on the outside of the ship, but I guess that's not the case. Yeah, the big-ass container ship. I didn't know if I was gonna have to fly the plane myself, if it's just a cutscene that comes, so it's all, you know, it's all just creepy. We'll find out what happens, and do let me know what you think of the ending. It happens rather fast, so watch closely as soon as I take off with the plane. And I do like that you broke out the champagne, Julia. That's very nice. Come on, into the belly of the beast. This is a tricky jump, actually. You have to run and jump, otherwise this happens. That happened many, many times, followed by that. A little bit of level testing would have shown the developers, hey, we probably need to make that plane here just a tiny bit longer. Just stretch out that polygon just a little bit. Just not to completely frustrate the players. Unless, of course, frustrating players was part of the design document, which I'm beginning to think it probably was. Probably top 5. Must look good, must frustrate players, must also not be expensive. Must not take longer than 6 years to develop. Yeah, that's not the way. That's the door. Shame I had to do this in the middle of the night. But there we go. Look at that. Everything is repaired except for the plane propeller. So that's the last thing. Pretty much like in our game, we had the fuel left. So imagine I had, you know, grabbed that from the island, refilled it. It's all good. Trophies are done. The propeller part, I think you just get like that. So that's now you just select it and then it goes into your backpack. And at that point, look, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. This could be useful. All we need to do is pop that somehow on the engine. Come on. Amazing. Loving the whole success music thing. I think it's done. All right, come on. Let's get out of this thing. Next thing on the agenda, go home. What could possibly go wrong? The runway on aircraft carriers is very short to begin with. Ours is broken halfway through, so hey, I'm sure the takeoff is going to be no problem whatsoever. Yes, save, and no, I'm scared. Are you sure you want to leave? Ugh. Yeah, I think I saved that there. Did I? I think so. I can't remember. Just in case something goes wrong. So at this point, I didn't really know if I had to fly the plane like I flew the gyrocopter. This up until here, this was a cutscene. So this all just happens without you doing anything. Gets in the plane. Rubber ducky is there. This looks like Christina's little rubber duck that she made for Dash Studio. I think as part of for her Patreon supporters. Get comfortable on the seat. Oh my god, this is exciting, isn't it? And X to start the engine. And what could possibly go wrong? You know what you're doing, right? With the buttons. That needs to be in that position, does it? Oh my. The ripped clothing. And all that. Is there a seatbelt in this thing? X to close the cockpit. Oh my. Oh. Oh good. This is quite relatively silent in the cockpit. Propeller isn't going quite as fast as I had hoped. Okay, let's do this thing. Come on. Another little lever here. I'm glad this turning mechanism is not broken. That is nice. If we'll be able to get off before we hit that broken piece, I don't really know. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Come on! Throttle up and fly right. Hold on to your popcorn, everyone. And come on. Duck is comfortable. That's the main thing. Oh wow. Okay, here it comes. Watch out for the end game scenario, my friends. So this is now not a cutscene. So at this point, I think I had to fly the plane, and it works a little bit like the gyrocopter. So I was very afraid to crash it, but thankfully I didn't do it. Heroic music still going on. Come on. And we keep flying, I guess. You'd think. Several hours in the air because we really don't know where we're going. Are we going north, south, east, west? I don't know. Where's the nearest piece of civilization? We can't really tell. 3 hours later. So this is literally like a long distance flight. That's why we need all the fuel and the water. And the food. Because, you know, no one's coming around with the peanuts. On this flight anyway. Fuel is holding up. Okay, we're getting out of here. Getting back to our previous life. This is going to be good. Will our friends and family remember us? We're getting out of here. Or do we? What a twist, huh? I thought that was quite funky. I really like the ending. I really like the ending. Because it's just, you know... I think it's just so cool because you're never getting out. This is this endless loop thing. I always appreciate that about any sort of half sci-fi thing that does this endless time continuum. Like you have to set up an event and you're ambivalent about it, but in the end it turns out you had to do that because otherwise that thing would forever complete. And I suppose we in this case had to get out, take off with the plane to crash into the plane that in fact got us there in the first place. That is a wonderful, wonderful plot twist. So I think just for that, I have to say, Ben Massey and Sam Edwards, you had some good ideas there. And here's also the answer to the question we've been asking, why are the console versions so different? Well, because a company called Fun Labs, I guess, did develop them. Whereas these two guys and a few other people have taken care of the PC development. There we go. Plot twist indeed! I'm one of those guys who always likes to watch the credits in productions because, you know, these people have worked seriously, seriously hard to bring us something that was enjoyable. I wish other people have been brought on board to make it really, really enjoyable, and I hope they can polish this game up before it goes on general release, however long it'll take. Yes, I hope things will get fixed in this game. It is still early access, I do appreciate that, and they're not asking for vast amounts of money. I think it sells for $15 to $20. But it has been in development for 6 years, and I suppose a lot of stuff has already improved in the game. PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye, of course, you know, totally agree. They play these kinds of... Well, I know Jacksepticeye, he plays games like this all the time, usually when they're really, really early access. I remember the guys from Subnautica were saying that Jacksepticeye was instrumental in getting them the success that they in fact had. So very, very interesting. Yeah, I suppose, Darja, it's one of those things, I suppose the more you charge for a game, the more polish players expect. And for independent productions, I think it's currently common to charge about just below $30, kind of $20, $15, $20. That's not to say that not a ton of development has gone into this game, but usually games that that charge $30, $40, $50, $60 up to $100 and even more. Usually what sets them apart from this is that a larger team works on it. There's more polished assets. There's usually a lot more animations in games like that. So survival games are kind of in this price bracket. My friends, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. And I'm sorry I couldn't kill Lusca live for you, even though that was, of course, the plan. I'm glad I could at least show you these recordings here. So it's, you know, it's one of those things. Maybe one day we're going to have another look at this if the game is being polished. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow, but I'm sure it's going to be something funky at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, I hope I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.